All right, welcome back, everybody. This is Slow Ascent with Jeff Zeiser. Welcome. Today we're doing another game record. Kifu, right? This should be Kifu 8. Again, match versus the bot. Now there's a gap. It's about a week, maybe a week and a half, since I have one of these up. Basically, I played a couple, I'll call them calibration matches, where I roundly destroyed the 10Q bot. Basically, bots are great until you figure out like their specific weakness, then they're less good. So I have, before I started this, you can see on my side over here a little bit, I'll move my face. I had a 1-don bot, and I had that's the best bot I have for analysis besides the full strength Katago. And I guessed my way to basically a 7Q 5Q bots. And I'm like, okay, I want a little more granularity, so I spent 3 or 4 days researching it, because I know there's the original neural net that trained itself, which is the base bot. There's a human fine-tuned one, which I got to work by itself. That was when I was playing. But there's a super mode where you get the really good bot, and then you run the human fine-tune on top of it. And that gets you basically calibrated human-like games. I spent maybe 3 days learning how to do that. For anybody who's curious, it's worth the work if you're curious. I used Claude, an LLM, to help me figure it out. So once I figured it out, I got granular bots. So basically, I have like a 9, like a 10Q-ish one, a 9, a 5, a 3, and then I figured out how to do above 1 don and like calibrate like a 3 don and a real 9 don. They have some of that online. If you're curious, how did I measure it? Well, basically, the base was always old GNU. That programmatic bot was around 10Q. And then the developers of this neural net have a 5Q template and a 9-don template. So from those two, you can basically extrapolate, basically. So this game is going to be my first test game against an 8Q bot that is double neural net. So it's trying to play like a human, but it does a lot of searches. Basically what it does is it picks moves that are human, there's my daughter, everybody, that have strong human priors. Again, it's trained on a bunch of game records from all of history. You can even do time periods, but I haven't figured that out yet. So this is my game. So black versus white. I'm black. You can see over here I managed to lose a game I'd won. And we'll go through it. It's pretty interesting. I'm not going to belabor the point too much. But let's get into it. This is my first game. I'm committed to practicing my Komoku openings. Now, the biggest difference here from the normal open neural net you've watched me play the last couple times, it plays a Komoku, which is quite good. All right, I enclose, he attacks, high, so we make this standard shape. Now, I approach, now he does the pincer. And then you have me making shape. He probes, I take, he's running out. Now this game's now become runaway. Now when I first played here, right, the goal is the invasion here. You'll see I basically mess it up. That is to say, there's timing I should invade and I don't. But it's a good course of study. So I'm chasing pretty productively. Right now I'm winning. I do invade here, and we'll see where I mess up the timing. Okay, so now he is trying to make shape on my side, right here. Now this is where I get my timing messed up. My gut said, funny enough, I even thought about this move here, but these two felt like the right time. But instead I run away. The bot liked this better, and this, and especially that, because this basically you cut a group. You cut this group up here, right? You cut that group. Now he has 2 running groups. 3. 1, 2, 3. That would have been really good. And I saw the move. This is my current struggle. It keeps me lower than my, maybe, I'm not going to say actual rank. It's what I'm working on. I need to figure out timing. So my move was 61%. It's not bad. And again, I extend on the side. But this is where the bot said, again, run out. I did not. What does my move get? Still 65%. It's forceful. It's not bad. Okay, he pincers. Whoop. Now I block him in, and I go for his side. This one isn't bad, but it is lower than I was before. I just felt like I wanted to have a base for my stones to run away towards. Okay, he pincers it, I make shape, get it on his side, extend my side. Again, I'm in the 50s now in percentage. It's not as good as it could be. He plays here, because again, if I push in one more, it's not a living shape. So he jumps to the center. I chase. He hits under. We make some shape here. He attacks so far. I'm playing pretty standard moves. Okay, now he comes out. I'm chasing him basically, right? He's attacking on the side over here. And I'm trying to not concede too much. Now this is the timing where I play the corner, and the bot said this would be a great time to fight up here, right? So either attach out or go under. And let's do the variation under just to look at it. Let's take a look at it. So what could white do? Right, so white blocks. Well, I gotta get rid of the analyzer, excuse me everybody. So let's say white blocks. Black can cut, block. And this is a bigger fight than I probably would have done here. The standard move probably would have just been here, right? Still an 80% move, it's quite good. He goes, you go, he Ataris, you push through. Right, he takes, you can either go down or just do something like that, right? And then white, black takes the go. White threatens, black goes under, white takes. I think this is still really big. Oh, you push in, yeah. See that? He goes like that. You can take the ko or keep pushing. And then let's estimate the score really quick, because that's disgusting. So white's winning, air quotes, but the win percentage is very good for black. So again, that timing is what I'm struggling with. I can see the move, but I don't always play it. That's what I'm sad about. So I play here. Now, 2 months ago, me would not have played here. Okay, so what's my thinking? And this is probably the most important part of the game for my mind. This is where I managed to lose it. You'll see in a minute. Look at the win rate over here, right? I have a win and then I flub it. I can connect under here, or I can make sabaki and run away towards all of that shape. Or even something under here, right? There's a lot of weakness. It's a very high shape. And I thought if this was me, somebody would hit me at the 3-4 and be annoying. So that's what I try. Okay, now I'm trying to make sabaki shape. And I knew it was going to cut, but it's not over yet. And I'm out. So we run out. And a good alternate here would have just been that. Now that I see it, of course that's a good move. Right, straight out. He couldn't have cut me off. Amazing. This move. Oop, cancel. I'm in the wrong mode again, everybody. There we go. This move right here would have been great. But no, I went straight out. Ugh. I got cut off. Okay, I'm making shape. I'm disconnecting him. Okay, here again. Just make solid shape. That would have been fine. Boom, boom, boom. You're chasing those 4 stones, right? Look at those 4 stones. They're now panicking. Again, that would have been very powerful. But I played here. Now this wasn't even all bad. So he's pushing through my shape. I start to panic a little bit here, but I think I got it. Now here's where I mess up. This is the whole game right here. So I should have just gone here. Hane under. And I triple check this with several bots. This connection is necessary for white to not die. Black connects under. White pushes through, black connects. White does something like that. Let's see how the score is right now. So if you analyze this, it's 28%, right? Black just took that sabaki, made a bunch of life here, separated the 2 white groups. They're not dead, but they're separated, right? It's quite good. And then all what black needs to do is make some shape down here. And even these stones have a chance, these stones being the ones over here. These aren't dead yet, right? They can get out here on the bottom somewhere. But I missed this part, and this is where I lose the game. Now, funny enough, I'm within 10 points. I'll give a lot of credit to this human bot. It doesn't just get away and crush you, which is nice for learning. So now I've got this group which I need to save, and I just flub it. Look at this loss graph. So I try to get out, but I get cut off right here. And let's see what it even says. You can hear my daughter. I should have just pushed out. Yeah, I had a feeling that would have worked, but I still wouldn't have won. But I could have gone out, which again probably would have been better, but I don't do that. I thought about it too, which is again sadness. Because I knew it was a bad shape, but I wondered if I could just save this bottom group down here. Would that be enough? Now this right here is a connected shape. I do manage to mess it up with a code later, sadly. But I'm winning right now, black by 19, but remember these are probably dead. white by 20, so it's not that good. The win percentage for white is very high. And now he pushes me around down here on the bottom, which again, not nice. I try to get eyes at the bottom. We start fighting down here. I'm escaping out. Now this move for this little ko I'm fighting, this is a terrible move. It actually ends up killing all these stones. But we'll talk about it later. Okay, I'm running out. I think I'm doing all right because I've connected up through here, right? This feels all right. And I'm pushing, I'm connecting, I'm cutting him off. Here was surprisingly felt good. And I'm trying to make some shape and connect all my stuff. He does manage to get these 3 stones, which again, I misplayed that badly. Okay, I still think I have a plan. I still think I have some points when I'm playing this. This one, by the way, needs one more stone right there desperately, down on the bottom at F1. I missed that. Okay, now here, this I almost managed to take the bottom cleanly. He's fighting, or top him, excuse me. He's fighting here. Now right about here, I get these 3 stones and make life. Funny enough, it's pretty good. Now right here I should have played something else, I think. Let's see what the bot says. Yeah, see up here? Oh, it didn't even like it that much. It says invade here, that's not bad. But something up here, I could have at least connected out. But I think still I'm losing. It's 1%, so I shouldn't overthink it. So we'll clean it up. But I felt like I was checking the estimator, because I'm playing this against a local model, right? I was hoping I could get enough Aji to win. Now, up here, I lose the top, we fight a ko. We're fighting this ko here. Ooh. And I had some ko threats. I thought maybe I could save it, but when he plays down here, my big weakness I didn't cover, it's over. I knew I had to make life. So I make life with these 2. He takes the ko. I shouldn't have worried too much about this. I connected out here. These moves, I really should have played like here. Right there. At least save these stones. And I'll show you the alternate. Right, so save it. And then if he tries to cut me, right, at least I save those cornerstones. Now, I was going for basically a moral victory at this point. Now, when I say that, I'm losing by 20, right? So it's like, can I get within 10? That was my goal. Because again, it's an AQ bot. I don't think, like we said at the beginning of the game, if I don't make a big mistake, I'm probably closer to 8-7 Q. But I make enough mistakes, I'm not yet. So this is my current training partner to see how bad I'm going to do. So we wrap up the game. There's still some Aji. It's okay. But again, I'm losing by 30. I could resign. I just want to see how well I play this out. And then this is the final capture, right? Right here. I didn't need to play that. I probably should have just finished, right? Finish. Let's see what he would have done. If he tries to cut my connection, threaten. How close can he get? Yeah, he wouldn't even go here yet. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you're going to lose something. So there's enough cutting points here. Whatever you do, something will get taken probably. But it's points. It would have been nice to connect out, right? So would have been nice. But again, I'm not winning or anything, right? This is let's see. Yeah, white by 40. I'm getting crushed. So this is a good game. I think the bot level is also quite appropriate. I wrap it up here. Let's see. Yeah, we lose that bottom, and I feel a little bit bad. But overall, I wanted to show this kifu because it's good to watch me lose. But also, a lot of losing is yourself, right? Like I obviously had this whole middle section where I was playing pretty good. My biggest regret, probably, besides not connecting under, is not being forceful enough here. Like I felt the timing here that I definitely should have done this earlier. And I need to learn to do it because I love this shape up here at the top. I just need to learn to connect under, put pressure on these 2 groups. And again, his thickness is already being kind of consumed by my thickness. So it's a good trade. So again, a lot of this is what self-study does, right? It shows you your habits, and more importantly, I think what makes this so nice, timing. You can really analyze your own timing when you start to analyze your own games. And that, for me, I feel is almost is like you need timing plus study. Just study isn't enough. Well, thank you, everybody. I haven't done one of these in like a week. So you've seen them, but I mean like in real time. So hopefully you found this profitable. I'll be playing this bot more and uploading my results. Haven't beat it yet, so I'll play 8Q until it gets easy, and then I'll do 7, and then I'll do 5, and we'll grind our way forward however long it takes. Thank you all for watching. Until the next move, it's your host, Jeffrey Zeiser. Enjoy the videos. Coming soon, around the time I upload this probably, maybe a little after, I am starting to work on pro game analysis. 2 chains. One chain is modern matches with Japanese commentary where I did the subtitles and we break down video of, say, like a Honimbo match, and some is classic matches from books. So I'm slowly working on that. We'll call it curricula. I've never done it, so bear with me, everybody. Hopefully you can learn something with me. Until next time.